Welcome to Widespread Luck Tarot. I'm so glad that you've decided to join me today. Just a few notes before we get started. These are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You may find that the reading on your sun, moon, or rising sign has more resonance for you. Please take a moment to check your natal chart placements and watch the videos that you find resonate with you the most. Remember, we all have free will. The possible outcome could change depending on the circumstances of your situation as people make their own choices. Take this advice accordingly. And remember, energy is fluid. So if I'm talking about another person and it seems to resonate more closely to your story, then flip the energies as necessary. I'm so glad that you found your way to Widespread Luck Tarot. Please take a moment to like, share, or subscribe. Welcome to Widespread Luck Tarot. This reading is going to be for Capricorn. Whether your sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus is in Capricorn, this reading might resonate with you. So we're going to be continuing a series that I was doing about what's holding you back in love. Sorry for the delay. My throat's been kind of scratchy this week. So, let's see. Make this light a little bit better. Yeah. So I'm going to clear the energies of the cards from the last reading. And I apologize for the sound of the fan. But it's a little warm in here. Okay, so angels, spirits, guides, and ancestors. What messages do we have for Capricorn in terms of what's holding them back in love? Messages for Capricorn in terms of what's holding them back in love. Okay, so at the base of the deck, we have erotic bliss. I've never pulled that card before, so I'm going to have to read about it. We also have soft whispers. This can be about the tone that you take with your partner, as well as the sweetest taboo. Sagittarius just got this one as well, so you may be in a relationship with a Sagittarius. But soft whispers is about the tone that we take when we communicate, and sometimes we don't even recognize the tone that we're using. So, so be mindful about not so much what you say, but how you say it. And especially in terms of communication of anything, in terms of the sweetest taboo, that can be related to anything that brings you really, brings you fulfillment, brings you joy that some may consider taboo. So if it's something that scares you or scares everyone else, particularly if you are trying to find a way to express your needs to your partner, sometimes it's not so much what you say, but how you say it in terms of communication. So, you want to make sure that you are following your heart's desire, indulging in decadence and the things that bring you pleasure and fulfill your needs. Just make sure that you are communicating those well. In terms of erotic bliss, we have make space in your life for your own version of orgasmic bliss, whatever that looks like. Shed any notions of shame or judgment as you pursue pleasure and manifest your climax. Make sure your journey is just as you'd like it on your own terms. So, particularly if you have any two things come to mind: any fetishes or any kinks that you would like to explore with your partner. Don't be afraid to bring those up, because you may find that they're more receptive than you thought that they would be. Okay, so, and considering how practical Capricorns can be, don't let that get in the way of expressing your needs and wishes. Let's see what other messages we have for Capricorn in terms of what's holding them back in love. What is holding Capricorn back in love? Angels, spirits, guides, and ancestors. There we go. Okay, so we have the many hands of the goddess. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. So you may be denying yourself pleasure in a lot of ways because you're overwhelmed with other projects that you have going on in your life right now. You may not be communicating about all of the things that you have going on. That may be affecting, if you don't want to feel like you're burdening your partner with the projects that you have and any kind of stress you're feeling around that. It could be that you are inadvertently taking those stresses out in terms of your tone. So free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And we also have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it could be that you are busy with some project that is taking you away from your partner or is affecting your work-life balance. Particularly in terms of it's time to take back control of your life. Right underneath that, we also have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if you want your love life to grow and to evolve, if you want more commitment from your partner, you may need to take some time to get a better balance, gain control over the things that are holding you back. Particularly if you are so focused on your work and career, and that's causing some balance issues in your life. Okay, so the base of the pack, we have the Six of Swords, which is all about balance, resolution, and moving on. Sixes are about balance and harmony, and you may be finding that there's a lack of balance in your communication. We also have the Two of Rings, or the Two of Pentacles, if you will, fluctuation and adaptability, but this can also be about juggling the various responsibilities in your life, juggling, trying to make a decision. The Three of Swords, this is upheaval and release. This can also be the card of a heartbreak or a disappointment. So it may be that you need to make a choice, particularly with the separation card, about between partners, or about how to handle something with a partner. We have the Hierophant here. This is spirituality and knowledge, but it's also the card of the status quo. It's a card of commitment. It's a card of religion and law and those institutional things that kind of keep us grounded. And with the engagement card, that speaks to a higher level of commitment. So you may need some strength, some fortitude, some courage to free yourself from the things and to make the effort too, right? To free yourself of the things that have taken over control of your life and your communication with your partner, the things that are keeping you from being able to experience bliss with your partner. If you are single, it may be that you need to free yourself so that you can even go out and meet someone. We also have Temperance, moderation, and equilibrium. Once again, a card of balance, but it's also a card of healing and moderation. That would be my dog. And the other two cards here, we have the Dawn of Cups and the Dawn of Rings. The Dawns in this deck are like the pages. So Page of Cups, Page of Rings, curiosity and discovery, fertile ground for emotional fulfillment, the Dawn of Rings being reflection and diligence, fertile ground for a stable foundation, which is exactly what you want if you're looking at engagement of some sort, right? If you're looking at deepening your level of commitment with someone, then you're going to want to make choices that provide for stability, right? So I think a lot of this is about balancing the things that bring you joy, the things that allow you to connect more intimately, emotionally, or physically, either way, with your partner, finding a balance between that and the things that might be pulling you away from that connection in terms of family or work or money or any of those things that are pulling you away from creating that intimate connection with your partner. Sometimes I think Capricorns can be so practical that they kind of restrain themselves in a lot of ways and don't explore the other aspects of their personality. They are a very stable sign, and so I think that this is going to be resonant for you in terms of that, wanting to create that stability, wanting to avoid any upheaval. But in order to do that, you may have to release something that has taken over more of your life than you had wanted it to. So I hope that this resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. If it didn't, you might want to check out the other placements in your natal chart and see if one of those readings resonates more closely for you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.